I'm not going there to ask questions because I refuse to be patronised by fucking liars. I'm not going to go there and ask them anything. I'm going to make a statement of fucking intent. I don't want to hear their fucking lies, because their lies do my nut in, Jimmy, okay? They do my fucking nut in.
I think they call it politics, Tommy.
It's called fucking lying. Fuck your politics. It's called lying. If there's one here...
So you're not going to go there and ask any questions tomorrow at all, then?
No, I'm not going to ask a question. I'm going to fucking tell a liar as a fucking liar. Hi, who's that? Who's on?
Tommy, how you going, mate? It's John in Melbourne.
What's happening, my man? How you doing, brother?
I'm not too bad, brother. How's yourself?
Not bad, John. This is Jimmy. Jimmy, John. How you doing?
Hello, my man. Hello. Sounds as if my recruitment skills are maybe done here, Tommy. Sounds as if I should just get on the phone and get you a placement in there straight away.
Can you sort it out, mate? I'd love a gig in there. I was
just sitting listening to so he's going back and forth there, and it's it's the two sides of the same argument that fans are having all across the internet and all that, and it's there's certain good aspects that came for the PLC and PLO and all that, but the whole exactly as you're saying, Tommy, they're in action on certain aspects. It's I don't know, it's mind-boggling. It's like, if you're that intelligent and you can make business deals, you're over in China signing up TV deals, helping Scottish football, doing this, doing that, promoting the brand globally, but you can't look in your own backyard and see what's happening and sit there with your thumb up your arse. I mean, it's like maybe a wee bit more proactive there, and it's a communication with the fans, lads. We need to know what Celtic are doing. Tommy's right. As a salesman, yeah. 7 refusals at an absolute minimum before you give up. And this whole, we went to the SFA and they told us everything was all right. Have we learnt nothing over the last 100 years? The SFA, are we joking here? Is this some sort of laugh that, Celtic fans don't get? We went to the SFA and they told us everything was sound. So fuck. If the SFA say it's sound, then you know for a fact that it's fucking crooked and corrupt.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I understand what Jimmy's saying. There are certain aspects of the PLC board that's doing well, and the business side of it, yep, great, fantastic. It's great that we've got money in the we're not going down their route. But at the end of the day, it's what we were talking about in the last phone call, Tommy. It's a disconnect.
John, can I just come in there on that? The point I was making to Tommy was that Tommy was going on about the SA, not arguing with the SFA. Celtic went through the procedure. They went through the procedure. They asked the SFA back their fucking cotton bull story. Celtic weren't satisfied with that, and they went and asked UFA. And UFA came back and said what the SFA is correct. And they based their answer on what the SFA had more or less sworn to the UPA. So,
Jimmy, I understand that, mate. Sorry, so the logical next step, like just from an outsider's point of view, the logical next step is, so UEFA have taken the word of the SFA, who we just circumvented because we didn't agree with what they said. UEFA have based their decision on the evidence that we disagreed with. Okay, we need to take this further. That's just the logical next step in my head. Basing their decision on evidence that the SFA provided them, and we disagreed with that in the first place. How can you agree with the decision that UEFA made? It's the same decision. So my brain says, okay, so you take that further and say, let's contact HMRC, just off the top of my head, and say, look, we're in a league with UEFA, can you
Wait a minute. You're going off the trail there, John. HMRC. Do you think HMRC are going to discuss about big party?
Phone is back. Hold on, it's breaking up. Phone is back, Johnny. Right, stay there. Right, whoever the fucking trolls are, away and blow yourselves up. And shove your head up your chuffs. See that unknown number? Go fuck yourself. See if you're a fucking zombie. Your team's dead. You're just a fucking brain dead halfwit. That's all you are. You're just a brain dead halfwit. Whoever's fucking trolling the board. John. You there? John, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, mate.
Right, I'm just putting, I need to do some fucking, hold on, audio settings, stay there, sounds, calls, general settings. Right, you fucking halfwit who's phoning, unknown number, get to fuck, I'm just going to block the cunt, make calls, there you go.
Well, sweet.
So, block numbers, who's hidden, there you go, you fucking halfwit. Right, so that's that bastard dealt with. Right, speak up, mate, on you go, I'm just doing some housework here.
Yeah. Housework? Come on, mate, check it hell. Yeah, no, what's happening with yourself? What are you up to? Was crack-a-lacking?
I'm going to just, oh, that's it. Some fucking trolls on this thing we hear, mate, some fucking trolls. Review TJS. Who's fucking TJS? Reveal the Light Radio.
Is this on 12?
No, he's on my board here. I'm trying to ban. I've banned so many different fucking ones on there. There's just all trolls on the chat board. I'm just going through fucking banning them all the time here. Fucking wee idiots. But and they were phoning while you were on the phone there. They're phoning with a fucking withheld number. So can everybody hear us out there? Let us give us a message. You can hear us out there, and we'll just get me back on. Fucking hell, Edo's just phoned. Check chat, loads of spams. I know, Edo, I'm fucking on it. You see the amount of fucking unknown numbers here. Right. Fucking hell.
It's all the crackpots, mate.
I know. Fucking see the Light Radio. Right. Fucking, there he is here, hold on, right, we'll get the balls Jimmy on, right, see if we get this crackpot on. Right, there we go.
Right, hello, yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Right, you there?
Yeah, all right, John, I was saying to John there, I was picking up on John's point that we go to the HMRC and ask them. HMRC won't discuss another company's tax affairs with you or anybody else. So that one's shot down, mate.
All right, fair enough. Well, what about the CSA?
Yeah. The Celtic Supporters Association.
No, the CAS. Sorry, the Court for Arbitration of Sport or whatever. The one that you go to.
Well, that's one way. That's one way of doing that. But then again, what does you for real say about that?
Well, surely to God, like as I said in the initial argument, Jimmy, I'm a layperson. I'm someone outside of football, of football governance. All I'm saying that if you disagree with a decision that UEFA have made based on the fact that the evidence provided is flawed, there has to be avenues, and if you're not going to the court of session or anything like that, not going outside UEFA, the Court of Arbitration for Sport is a UEFA sanctioned vehicle to as if you're going to get sanctioned against UEFA or anything like that. But you have to take it further. If you disagree with the point and you don't argue it, then what's the point in being in a position of power? What are you doing there? What, are you just a figurehead? I mean, seriously. you know what I mean?
As I say, I mean, Celtic took it as far as it could in a local sense. But what's happening tomorrow, and I remember saying this to Tommy the other week there, is an ideal, totally ideal situation, whereas the fans, Celtic's customers, Celtic's shareholders now ask the question. And that forces the issue, it takes the issue out of Celtic's hands, if you know what I mean, because the Celtic shareholders are asking, therefore, that must go back to UFA. You follow the way I'm thinking on this?
I understand what you're saying, yeah, and look, I'm right behind all the boys that are doing all the work, you know, the trust and all that to you know, get the proxy votes and all that, and put the agenda on the table and get it discussed. But I mean, look, to my knowledge of the workings of it, I mean, is it not just down to you know, with Desmond's share and everything else? I mean, the actual amount of votes that we are going to have, and that's assuming that every single fan that has a shareholding proxies or gives them it, is going to be enough to push a resolution through to take them back to UEFA. Well, is that feasible, that we've got enough power?
Well, this is the question that will only be answered tomorrow. I mean, there's no way in this world is a block vote with all the supporters going to outvote all the suits, if you like. They'll be able to outvote them because they hold the fucking majority vote.
Yes, but
that's what I'm saying.
It sends a message. It sends a message, doesn't it? It sends a message loud and clear that the shareholders, the supporters, the customers want fucking answers, and it puts the pressure back on the SFA. And
you'd like to think so, but I just don't believe that's. In the first place, I don't believe that should be necessary. I think the point of the original discussion was that, you know, we haven't done enough, and to take a resolution where it's the fans who own shares that have to put pressure on the board and the major shareholders in order to make an issue out of this is not the way it should be. It should already be an issue. They should already be driving this. We shouldn't need to do this. And the fact that we do need to do it is it just tells me that the makeup of the PLC is more focused on, you know, getting cash in the door than you know, defending Celtic's name and Celtic fans' name.
That's the makeup of all PLCs, no matter what business it is, whether it's football, engineering, shipbuilding. That's the makeup of all PLCs. The point of it is that if there's enough shareholders, ordinary shareholders, saying to the club, hey, we've had a fucking enough of this, some action on, they've got to pick up that message. They just can't turn around and say, oh, our vote's outvoted your vote. That is the wrong message they would send out. And the argument that Tommy keeps having about 20,000 less people going to Parkhead, that could very well turn out to be a fucking disaster for Celtic if they ignore what the fans, supporters, ordinary shareholders are saying to them. That 20,000 could soon become 40,000.
To a certain extent, I agree with you.
Wait a minute, the fans have the power. The fans have the power to change things. They have the power. Never mind what the block vote fucking Celtic's got, the suits have got. The fans can send out a message tomorrow, loud and clear, who's fucking act on this or else.
Look, to a certain extent, I agree with you. And look, as I said, I'm all for it, and I agree with you know, the fans having a voice and all of us pulling together and putting this as an agenda in front of them. My argument is that we shouldn't need to. It should already be, you know,
it's water under the bridge, John. Now, isn't it?